Hi guys, I am Miss Strong Reese, and today I just want to give a shout out to my fourth graders before we get started because I miss them so much. We are going to do some work with Fraction Frenzy. Yeah! Alright, so we're going to start off working on comparing some fractions, but I always think that it's important before we start learning about anything to know why in the world are they important. So fractions. Every year teachers tell you that fractions are important. The question is, why in the world do you need to use them? Let me tell you. So, first of all, fractions are foundational. You should be learning about fractions starting in kindergarten. So by the time we get to fourth grade and we're doing all this work with fractions, hopefully we're just building upon what you already know, because if you know about fractions, then you're going to be better at division, and that's going to help you with algebra, and we can go on and on. But foundational means that they're building blocks and they help you get better at other things. So yes, learning about fractions, sometimes it stretches your brain, but that's great because that's how you learn. You learn when your brain gets stretched. And personal favorites for why we use fractions: cooking, because I love to eat, okay? Time telling, because, we live in a world with clocks and we've got to be on time for things. And sharing and comparing, and that's what we're going to focus on today. How to use fractions to compare, and thinking about fractions when we're sharing things with others. So, here we go. If the numerator in your fraction and another fraction are the same, okay, here's what you're going to want to do. You think about which individual piece is larger, or how many people you would be sharing with. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So let's say you are sharing a pizza with your family. You get to choose how large of a slice gets cut for you, and you are hungry, okay? And you're going to choose between 3/7 or 3/5. I know my picture's in the way. You've got to decide, how big of a slice of pizza are they going to cut for you? 3/7 of the pizza or 3/5 of the pizza? And you're hungry, so you want the bigger slice. Now, both of these fractions have 3 as the numerator. So we're looking at the denominator and we're going to think about, how big is that slice going to be? And really, how many people would we be sharing with? 3/7 is kind of a share for 7 people. And 3/5 is a share for 5 people. So if you're thinking about that, do you want to share, SpaghettiOs. Do you want to share your pizza with 5 people and you're hungry? Or do you want to share your pizza with 7 people? Now, me personally, when I'm hungry, I want a lot to eat. That means that I'm going to want to eat the slice of pizza that would be cut for sharing with less people, because that means I get more. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get 3 of these versus 3 of these, then I'm going to have less. I don't want 3/7. I want 3/5 of that pizza. Let me go back. Okay, so that's what we do if our numerator is the same. Now, what happens if your numerator and your denominator are different? Yikes, okay? Then you want to use a benchmark. I love benchmarks, okay? Benchmarks are awesome because benchmarks are they are markers that you know in your head really without thinking. For example, when I'm measuring, and I'm always doing a lot of random home improvement things around my house, if I need to go to Home Depot and get them to cut a piece of wood for me, and because I'm so absent-minded, I have lost my measuring tape, then I use my thumb as my benchmark. When I bend my thumb like this is about 1 inch. So sometimes I measure things with my thumb and I get an estimate. Benchmarks help you estimate. They don't give you an exact measurement, but I use that to figure out maybe how long I need a piece of wood cut because our dog messed up our garage. And I also use my pinky finger as a benchmark as well. If you look at your nail, okay, there's mine. They're not polished because, we've been staying home. That's about 1 centimeter, the width of your pinky finger. Those are